Don't pause. Press play.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good dawn, guys. This is your boy Cyphrix, wishing you an amazing day as always. Today, I want to talk to my fellow Temtem tamers about Ganki, the first electric Temtem you're going to encounter in the wild. I say my favorite, but honestly, Reddit and many guides set this guy as being super essential to beating the first gym in Arisola with Sophia, and that makes sense when you really look at what Temtem she's using. I mean, her team is like 80% water, so why not? Now, looks-wise, Ganki is a weird but adorable bull insectoid Temtem that in the lore was revered as a spirit related to lightning and whirlwinds, which, you know, makes sense with its dual-type nature. Personally, I think he looks like he's inspired by Pikachu. A little bit of a side tangent, but I mean, come on, like, look at him. Cutesy face, yellow and black color scheme. Yes, there's green, but Pikachu has red. Cute smiley face. He is an electric type. He has dimple-esque cheeks. I mean, come on, bruh. He's an inspiration, which is cool. Anyway, moving on. Something that's pretty cool about Ganki, especially being early game and so easily accessible, is that his wind type qualifies him as a synergy partner with Crystal for Crystal Dust. I covered early synergies in another video, but this was kind of a new one for me. This is a really decent damaging attack with extremely high priority to help with Crystal's slow speed. The synergy gives it 30% more attack, as with most offensive synergy moves, and one extra level of priority, making it faster. With Crystal on deck, you now have an additional type advantage on electric types in addition to Ganki's initial 5, water, earth, mental, wind, and digital. The two together literally cover half the spectrum, which is really dope for a pre-level 20 team. Combat wise, when you find Ganki, it has a decent toolkit with wind skills, electric skills, and self buffs for special attack and speed. Because of his dual type nature, he gets stabbed for all of his element attacks, a notable one being Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is one of the earliest AoE you'll have access to and one of the greatest leveling tools I've seen, but more on that later. Ganki's dual type gives him all of the strengths of Lightning and Wind. Since Lightning cancels out the 2 times damage Wind takes from Lightning, Ganki effectively takes out one of his 2 native weaknesses. Being a Wind type, he should take double damage from electric types. However, being an electric type, he only takes half damage from electric. So this cancels out to just 1 basically neutral damage. Just a note, the other trait, Botanophobia, will give you double damage from plant types. So do be careful which trait you choose for your Ganki. Initially, it matters, but long term, when you evolve him, it's not going to matter unless you're planning for another trait, and I'll cover that in another video on how you can help plan your traits. Finding Ganki can be done along the path to Arisola just north of Brica del Mar. While most people are going to find him in Windfort, I highly recommend that you find him earlier, again, just north of Brica del Mar, because he's going to be much lower leveled. Due to the way that this game's leveling system works, it's better to find him much earlier when he's lower level, regardless of the fact that he's a little weaker. The idea is that if you look at the wiki, you're going to see plus 27 levels, which translates to plus 27 actual level ups from when you first acquire him. This makes it a little tough if you get a higher level Ganki, which is probably going to evolve around level 40, as opposed to a lower level Ganki who's probably going to evolve into its next stage somewhere around the early 30s. Now, does that mean that you have to do a little more work and level him up a little more? Absolutely, but from what I've seen, it's totally worth it. His level up, Gazuma, is easily one of the better in-game Temtem and is totally worth the work. Now, just to double back, earlier I said that Chain Lightning is one of my favorite leveling tools. It's a fast electric type AoE that does 2 times damage to all the wind and water types you see in the wild, again around the Dines area. This will let you one-shot most teams outside the Windfort. One of my favorite areas to level up anything under level 21 or 22 is right outside Windfort on your way to it from Arisola. There you're going to find a patch of grass shaped similar to the Fire Blast symbol from Pokemon. This grass patch will spawn Pikachu, Psypat, and the occasional Teteru. Double Pikachu spawns are the best for leveling up Temtem here. Ganki is fast enough to get priority on Chain Lightning, one-shotting the enemy team. This also triggers any of the 2 curses that damage Ganki for killing Pikachu. You can go around one-shotting teams until Ganki dies, at which point the Temtem who's just tagging along gets all of the EXP. This burst of EXP combined with the speed of encounters levels most Temtem from 7 to 20 fairly quick with minimal thought. Once Ganki dies, just run unchallenged to the nearest rest stop, which is just north and east of you. Heal your Temtem and get right back to it. You can also use your Temsense vial between runs to last twice as long. Once level 20 or 21, you can take your random plus Ganki team to the fort for stronger yet simple battles that reward decent XP. I call this Ganki side running just to the fact that 1000% of the effort is on Ganki's part until death. This saves heal items, gold, and time. It can be used with pretty much any single lobby Temtem you're looking to level. Use it as an easy way to get over those Sophia speed bump. And that's it guys, I hope this taught you something new or at least helped you kill an afternoon. I really like this particular Temtem and I wanted to share some thoughts and highlights. If you like this, let me know by leaving a like and feel free to put your favorite Temtem in the comments down below. I might want to do a highlight reel on that and I would love the input. As always, love, peace, and elevate your hunts guys. Late. Hey guys, thanks again for watching my channel today. As a new YouTuber, I just want to take a second to let you know that without you, this dream of mine wouldn't be possible. As usual, if you liked what you saw or learned something, please like, share, and subscribe, and everything you do supports my dream of going full-time and serving the gaming community. Also, if you haven't already, drop to my Discord channel and say hi. I love the company and your ideas do help me improve. Peace and love guys, peace and love.